I was asked to do a video on my story, and it really kind of put me in my head when I thought about how to do this video, because I don't know about you guys, but you don't really think about where you've come from in detail until you get the challenge to tell your story, because the story isn't over. It's unfolding as we speak, and it's a comedy, a tragedy, an adventure, and sometimes it feels like it's a sci-fi film. But here we go. I'm gonna give you guys the history and the epic story of my life so far. That's me in the back, smiling. I was always smiling. I use my smile and my humor as a mask to cover up all the crap I was feeling on the inside. I smiled so much that I fooled people. They never knew that I always felt fat, broken, lonely on the inside, always in my head, feeling like the stupid, goofy comedian instead of who I really was. So I just wanted to stop the slideshow after that last photo. I struggled with even finding a picture of me during the really darkest part of my past. And I was so good at hiding and camouflaging everything with my smile and my humor. I couldn't find anything, I couldn't find anything. And it often was the problem that I talk to my clients about today, is where we wear a mask underneath a mask. Initially, I would try to hide who I was from the world, afraid they were going to find out I was an imposter. But what was really happening is I was wearing another mask underneath that because I was hiding from myself. And even to this day, I still struggle with completely removing that second mask to reveal who I really am and the potential I have to explore, to enjoy, to own, So I just wanted to pause right there and just talk about that, because there was a lot of days and a lot of nights that behind that smile was a lot of misery, sadness, grief, regret, and shame, because I just really didn't believe in myself. I spent many days battling depression. I had no energy. I slept when I wasn't working. And then I discovered the combination of pills and alcohol. And through that time, I just gained more weight and learned to cover it up even more with more camouflage and more smiling and wearing baggier and baggier clothes, trying to hide myself from the world around me. I prayed all the time, but even my prayers were limited by my depression. And the whole time I smiled and smiled even harder until something finally broke inside me. That chain that was holding me down finally snapped. And I started to get this hope and started to listen to my own words that I was telling to people and seeing the new day. I began to let people in to help me, to support me. They inspired me, they taught me, they tutored me, they prayed for me. They were there the whole time, and I never really realized it, that God had blessed me with so many people in my life to help me to live my life. So I started doing new things. Started going back to the gym, working out. I did sports. I got stronger and stronger. And that perception of being this fat guy started to shift. I got new mentors. I tried new things. I got into boxing and a little bit of MMA and learned to enjoy the journey as I traveled through my life. Backpacking, hiking. And I started to actually smile on the inside as things started to shift. And I started to create this adventure of recreating myself to be something new, something better. I found people that actually believed in me and that looked up to me. It made me understand that I was more important than I realized. And people actually wanted to hear my story. And that my story, my stories, could help other people learn how to be more than just broke and alone and angry. So here I am now, smiling for real, learning to explore this new life. I just wanted to thank Brandon Hudson for giving me the opportunity to tell my story. It has been a new revelation for me. Because when I look at where I've come from and how far I've come, it just renews my belief that I can go as far as I want to go. And so can you, so can we, but all it takes is for us to just really overcome that first obstacle, that first wall, that first block that you have. Once you break that, like I broke it with my weight. Once I lost the 100 pounds that I never thought I could lose, something opened up in me to where I just realized I could do anything. And so it went from being fat, broke, and alone to being healthy, wealthy, and alive. And we're just getting started. So that's my video. That's my story so far. And I hope it helps somebody else understand that their story is just as phenomenal. See you guys next time. Believe in yourself because the world needs you.